Hi, this is Cheyenne Valentine, back today again with a new episode. In today's episode, I really want to make this video quick. One thing I want to say is, I want to know, why do men wait until they are toothless, they have one leg, and they smell like pee, and old as dirt, to want to settle down? And why do these men also, who are toothless, have one leg, smell like pee, old as dirt, go after women who are totally out of their league? Now, I was at the library the other day because sometimes I upload videos at the library because it's quicker than at home because I have a laptop at home and internet at home, but I don't think I have the correct software on my computer, so the library, when I go to the library, it uploads quicker there. Anyway, so I went there, I was uploading some videos, and I had my camera connected to the computer, and this dude comes up to me, very unattractive older guy, some teeth missing, and he had a really bad speech impediment. He stutters really bad. I mean, stuttering like when a person says we went to, like that. And I'm not being funny, this is literally how this man talk. And on top of him having this major speech impediment, how his mannerisms was, I kind of feel he also was kind of mentally unstable. So with people like that, I don't go off on them, and I'm kind of gentle with them because, this person, I know eventually they're just going to say what they need to say and walk away. So he walked up to me, and my camera, the camera was out of the box, connected to the computer, a video was getting uploaded, and he actually started talking to me, and so it takes him so long to get a word out. You have to sit there for a minute to figure out what he's about to say, because it's taking him that, I speak, as you can see, I talk fast, and he talks really slow with, because he stutters real bad. So I didn't know what was going on, but I noticed that he touched the top of my computer box. He touched it. Now that's a violation to touch anybody's stuff. So he touched the top of the box. And he got kind of close to me, so I kind of knew right then he was off. So I figured he wasn't gonna do nothing too crazy in the library. It was full of people there. So I let him just get through what he had to say. He says, he basically asked me, was that a camera? But it literally took him a long time to get that out. And when I finally figured out what he was trying to say, I said, yeah, and then I nodded, and then he went on and walked off. So, I know how to handle people who are mentally ill. It's just for him to walk up and touch the computer, I knew he was kind of, to touch my camera box, I knew he was kind of off. On top of it, he had a really bad stutter, and this man looked about 50, and so anyway, he went on about his business. So about an hour later, I was still there uploading videos. He comes over and have the nerve to hand me a piece of paper with his name and number on it. I think his name was James. I said, what is this? I was offended. He said, so he went into my number. Like, I was just like, oh my fucking God. And I'm like, look, I have a boyfriend. So he basically said, and I'm not going to stutter it out now, but he basically summed it up with saying he don't respect, only thing he respects is marriage. So this individual has a speech impediment, older, old as dirt, some teeth missing. I think he's mentally disabled. He had the fucking nerve to tell me he don't respect my relationship, and he only respect marriage. Why would I look, I don't mean to belittle anybody, but why would a woman half your age who's quite attractive want you, and you toothless, old, don't look like shit, and got a speech impediment, and probably broke as fuck? Like, why would I want you? Like, I just hate that ladies, I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. And I did a video a couple months ago talking about how a man at the gym I was totally out of his league. Now I'm 5'8" and I'm 5'10" in heels. This man was about between 5 feet and 5'3", and he thought he had a shot with me. He worked at the gym. He thought he had a shot with me, and I did a video talking about this man. And somebody commented. It was a YouTube subscriber that her name was the Berkeley Beauty. And I remember her comment. I made a video in response to her saying, she was basically saying, maybe I think I'm more attractive than what I am. Bitch, who the fuck you talking to? So, cause see, you know, a lot of my videos, you don't see me, but I have a couple videos as you scroll down where you can see, you click on a video, you can see what I look like. I'm on camera on a couple, maybe like 4 videos. And then all of my older videos, the thumbnail. So the thumbnail for those videos, the previous ones, that's the picture of me. That's the picture of my book cover. So, when she said maybe, you know, this guy thought I was in his league, look, let me tell you something, ladies. Don't ever get it twisted. Just because a man is hit, ugly, smell like pee, all fucked up, is approaching you, handing you your number, handing you his number, that does not mean that you're on his level look wise. What that means is that with men, they don't care where they fall on a look range. They don't give a fuck. They don't care if they don't care. Only thing they see is beauty, and they go after it. It don't matter what the fuck they look like and what they got going on. They just think what they dig. They don't use common sense. Say, why would this woman even want me? They don't even think like that. So, you know, you're thinking that you're unattractive because of who came up to you. And like I told her, I said, this man, I'm not gonna get into all that. You can listen to that video, but basically, just because a man is all fucked up and you are looking fabulous, and when he came up to me in the library, I was kind of fixed up. So people might say, well, why would someone this fucked up come up to you? Because I was fixed up, I was looking nice. And for some reason, these men are delusional. They feel no matter how dirty they are and fucked up with a speech impediment, teeth missing, old as fuck, that they deserve the best of the best. And people might say, you think you're the best of the best? Yes, I do. So, you know, he didn't. Now, he could have went to other women up in there, but he did a beeline for me. It was computers full of people. He came straight to me because I was fixed up. He knew what he was doing, and he came up to me mentioning the camera thing to try to make small talk to see what I cussed him out. And since he said I was cool and laid back, then he came back with the number. I told him I didn't want the number. I said, no, I have a boyfriend. Do you know this man? I had took the camera out of the box. I had the box and I had a plastic bag that I was carrying some stuff in, and the plastic bag was sitting on the table. Do you know he put his number in the bag, and he basically was like, he was gonna make me take his number. I said, no, I don't want it. I have a boyfriend. And he put it in the bag. I said no, and he just like no, I said fuck it. I said okay, and he just nodded and walked off. Like, and then I just left it on the table when I left. Like, he was so insistent because I was fixed up and looking nice. He said, no, you're gonna take my number, okay? Now I could have you know, shredded it and threw it on the ground and threw it at him, but I'm like, this man's mentally unstable, and I told him no, and he still put the number in the bag. I had a bag on the table, and he gonna put it in the bag. But he almost like, you're gonna take my number. Okay, so ladies, just understand, just because you attractive does not mean only attractive men are gonna approach you. So back to the beginning of this video, why is it when men now, you know, want to settle down when they smell like pee, are missing a tooth, got one leg, old as dirt, broke? Why is it then they want to settle down? Why don't men want to settle down when they're in their prime, looking good? That's the time when their sperm can produce the most healthiest children. No, they don't want to get married and they'll have kids young, but they don't want to get married and be one woman and raise a family. And a lot of times when they have kids young, they still wasn't even ready for it. Like, a lot of times they don't even want kids that young. They just be having sex without a condom. Let's get that clear. So why is they want to wait today? Sperm is older, which means might be producing, sorry everybody, it's raining, so you might can hear it in the background. When their sperm is producing probably messed up kids, why is it then are they ready to settle down? When they, like I said, when they smell like pee, barely can walk, have a cane, beard and hair full of gray hair, missing a tooth, got one leg. Like, why is it then are they, you know, so aggressive to want to get a girlfriend and ready to get married and have children and settle down? Can someone explain this to me? I don't understand it. Like, now maybe they sex drive and drop by then, and they don't need. Like, I don't get it. Like, and I don't really have too much to say in this video. I don't understand it. Why do they want to settle down there? No, we want y'all when you guys are looking good in your prime, when your sperm is at its best and you can produce the most healthiest children, and when you got energy. And no, see, when they're young and looking good and produce the most kids, that's when they decide, I want to be a whore, just a straight whore, fuck all these women. Then when they all broken down, back hurt, teeth missing, walking, you know, got one leg, then they want to settle down and be my woman. And then it's the kicker, everybody. Check this out. It's one thing if they waited till they smelled like pee, missing a tooth, had one leg, a beer belly, broken, old as shit. It'll be cool that they was, at that time, fine. I wouldn't even trip about it, looking to settle down with a woman. But no. And the woman look like them. No, they want to be looking like that, and then reach back and get a 25 or 30 year old, like a 25 year old. Yeah, like I'm confused. What makes you think you done ran through all these women, and you didn't, and done all this shit, and then been doing drugs and alcohol and ruined your body, and probably take Viagra and can't get your penis on hard, and then now you want to say, okay, now I'm ready to settle down, and then reach back and get you a young fresh woman who got her whole life ahead of her, and then make her be tied down with you, and then having to change your diapers and doing all this shit. Like, why would you take her youth from her like that? I don't understand it. I don't get it. And they do this shit all the time, and it disgusts me when older men come up to me. It's one thing if this older man has something going on for himself, was about something, but when older men even look at me, I get turned off. And like I said, I did another video that women, we need to kind of start maybe talking to men that are 10 or 15 years older than us. And I still mean that, but there's a limit to it. Like, he can't be like 70 and he can't smell like pee and have all his teeth missing. I mean, if you're 30 and he's 40, that's 10 years. Okay, a 40-year-old should not smell like pee, be walking on one leg, a beer belly, teeth missing, one eye. He should still be looking good at 40 and then at 50 if he took care of himself. Okay, so when I say 10 or 15 years older, I'm not talking about somebody that's all broken down either. This should be a man who took care of himself. And like I said, it shouldn't be, where he just all fucked up and mentally disabled and shit. So I just need to understand what men's logic is behind this. Why, if they're gonna wait till they all fucked up, why they can't find them? Why they don't go after women that's fucked up just like them? They trying to get them a young hot thing. And then I want to say this last thing real quick. My father, he's a veteran, and he goes to the VA hospital, so I'll take him to the hospital, and it's nothing but old veteran men in there. So it was one that I was in the cafeteria with my dad, and my dad had walked away to get him something to eat. So the guy maybe thought I was by myself. This man walks past me. My dad's in his 70s. This man was between 60 and 70. He walks past me and said, "Oh, I like your hair. Your lipstick matches your complexion and all that." He said, "Oh, you look good to me and all that." He was like, "I could wake up to you every day. I could wake up to you every morning." And I just smiled. And see, that's one thing with old men. They didn't perfected flirting for the last 70 years. They know how to talk to women and they know what to say, but it don't phase you, because you're like, I don't want to lay down with you. You're the same age as my father, sir. But it's the fact that he will have the nerve to come to a woman who I'm young enough to be his granddaughter. Okay, because my dad had me when he was 39. Some people, at my dad's age, some people have grandkids then at my age, not maybe my age, but at 33, but he had me a little bit, I guess at 39 to be considered later in life having a child, but still, I could be this man's daughter, and this man had the nerve to come at me like this and flirt with me like that. Somebody he could wake up next to me and that motherfucker, I'm young enough to be your fucking daughter, and why would you want to wake up next to your daughter? Okay, pervert. So yeah, it just showed me these dudes are disgusting, and I don't understand. If someone can please let me know, why do men wait till they smell like pee, have one leg, have a beer belly, and it's toothless? Why they wait till they have all these things, broke, need Viagra? Why they wait till then want to settle down? They even had a meme on Facebook where a dude was missing teeth, had gray hair, and smiling, snaggletooth. Underneath the meme said, they said now this is when dudes say, now I'm ready to settle down. And the dude looked, just utterly disgusting. And that's what they do when they looking good, muscular, got energy, can build, can make money. They don't want to be one woman. They want to run through they want to put their thing in as many holes as they can fit it in. But when they start getting broke down, they say, well, shit, nobody else, I'm starting to lose my looks. Let me go snatch somebody, and so I won't be alone. That's not fair to do that to women. That's not fair. So that means we don't give the fuck we want in the end, because we want to settle down. And so only men that's willing to settle down that I notice are dudes, if they're my age. The men are ready to settle down usually if they're my age, usually, or don't look that attractive, fat, or something wrong with them, or the men who are just way older than me. Don't be the ones who are my age or younger and look nice. They are not and they handsome and young, oh no, they not ready. And if they do get in a relationship, they gonna be cheating. They gonna be cheating. That's a fact. I'm not saying this for every single person. There's always exceptions to the rule. I'm talking about there's always some rare people in the world, but the most of them, trust me, if he's young and handsome, he's gonna be a whore. And if he's young and he's hit, then you know he might act right, but he gotta be real hit. He gotta be real fucking hit. And even the hit ones, when they young, be cheating. So all I know, men wait till they get decrepit to want to get married, and I just want to know why.